From your perspective, Monica, what makes the current moment feel different, and how is Ripple supporting real adoption here?
Yeah, I think it's regulatory clarity more than anything, which in some cases is, it's taken time to get to where we are in this moment, but it's never been better, that's for sure. Singapore, an early leader through MAS, providing regulatory clarity, but markets around the world, and then most recently the U.S. really opening up with the change of administration and a lot of progress, picking up momentum on legislation. And what that means is, we've worked with institutions for a very long time. I was calling back to like our first work with large banks. When you talk to the people who work on payments, work on custody within institutions, they get it. Like, they understand the value proposition and they find it compelling and they want to work with companies like ours. But the overhang or the cloudiness around how the regulators were going to treat this activity, it just wasn't worth the risk. And so I think this...
The tipping point, really.
That's the tipping point, exactly. I think that this has been really the turning point is regulatory clarity.
Okay.
It'll be slowly and then all at once.
Ah, yes. So it reminds me of that, I think it's a Hemingway quote, which is gradually, then suddenly, and trends tend to occur. You slowly start to see it, and then bang. It's either going upwards or going downwards. Okay, I was going to ask what's slowing things down, but I think you've kind of outlined that to a degree. I'm going to quickly come back to that underrated, overrated, just for two more things. One is the Genius Act. Underrated or overrated?
Appropriately rated.
Okay, sitting on the fence.
For those of you who don't, so the Genius Act is the name of the stablecoin bill moving through the United States House. It has passed the House and now is in the Senate. I think is likely to pass, but that is focused on stablecoins, particularly not what we call market structure, which is I think also very important for the U.S., which that provides the clarity on what's a security, what's a commodity, what's a currency, those things. Hopefully we get both passed between now and August. But I feel, I mean, the momentum in Washington on these things is very good. No bill is perfect. I can point to things like, I don't love that, but
there isn't.
Perfection is the enemy of done.
Yes.